And good morning, people. Welcome back to Star Ocean. Till the end of time. Last time, miracles happened. Well, a miracle. Might be Lenneth. But that's just the first in 3 encounters. Or 3 bosses that we have. Yeah, we've got one more on the floor above us, which is 211. And then one more boss after that, which well, we'll find out what's happening. But yeah, so let's go up. I've gone down, I've saved, I've healed up, and now I want to say ready for 211 and the boss on here, but you saw how bad Lenneth actually hurt me before I finished her off. This one could be just as bad, maybe worse. Most likely worse. But we're on 211 now, and we're back with a percentage gauge. We can now finish, finally 100% this place. However, it's not quite that simple. You might notice that there are no enemies anywhere. The 211th floor has been completely deserted. Even the save point and the heals point are not here anymore. .211 is pretty much a barren land now. And I think now that I've got 211 available, and I know that there's nothing up here apart from the boss, I'm going to go and go down and save again. Reason being is I don't want to run through 210 just to get to 211 if I die on this boss, so I will be right back. Okay, we are back on 211. So let's actually go and deal with no, I can't say deal with because I think I'm going to die horribly. I really think I'm not going to survive this fight. So let us go and see what is happening and maybe see it through. We are. The Ethereal Queen. A pair. You know what? I didn't actually look at the Valkyrie garb, which Lenneth dropped, did I? Oops, that might be coming in handy, so yeah. Oh well, I'll just have to make do. Well, I guess we're fighting the Ethereal Queen. Who is doing what? Lace of Tranquility and Eternal Rest. No, not when we're just about to fight this Celestial. So that's the second one. So we faced Gabrielle, now we've got the Ethereal Queen. Let's see what happens, shall we? Wish me luck.
You don't be warned. I won't hold anything back. Feel free to disappoint me. Bring it on! Boring! Bring it on! Bring it on! Feel free to disappoint
Can
you
be
are the
honest.
strongest. Perhaps it is not my place to ask. Or perhaps I already know.
Good. Now let's get going.
I'm sort of with Maria on that one. Boring. That was a bit of a letdown. That fight was fairly simple compared to Lenneth. Lenneth was much, much more dangerous than the Ethereal Queen was. And yeah, I was taunting her because, yeah, had to taunt her 10 times. I believe I missed out on the 10 times with Lenneth by maybe 1 or 2. I was trying that on the first one, but it didn't really matter anyway because I sort of died in that fight and it wouldn't have counted. But defeat Ethereal Queen within 10 minutes and within 15 minutes at Universe. So that's all them ones done. But yeah, Lenneth was much more dangerous than the Ethereal Queen. The Ethereal Queen was meh. Orb within. This is an orb within which has been sealed the ultimate misfortune. This world shall be like dust in the wind should you handle it recklessly. You have been warned. And we get the Angel Orb. Which is necessary for our final fight of this playthrough. Hopefully that one's a lot more difficult than the Ethereal Queen was. Anyways, we got another Spirit of Lilith, but we also got this Valkyrie Garb. Okay. Legendary Protective Guard once worn by a goddess. Unfortunately, it can now only be worn by females. Well, if it was worn by a goddess before, of course it can only be worn by females now. Let's have a look at the stats on it. 600 defense. That's 160 plus 370. So that's what? 530. So that's a straight upgrade. Sure, the experience acquisition isn't too helpful. But the HP is, and the battle gauge increase isn't really too helpful. But it's a flat upgrade on defense power. Here you go, Nell. You're going to be in the front lines more than Maria is. You can have the extra defense, and the extra MP, and the extra HP. You now have 95,000 HP. Wow. I believe the max is 99,999, so yeah, I think she's good. Oh well. Anyways, let's 100% this little room. Might as well. There we go, 1/1 scale bunny, which I need to go and sell. But yeah, there is pretty much nothing to this room at all. Now, if the 211th floor of Sphere had the Ethereal Queen only, and we both saw how that went. I wish I could hoop it up a little bit and say it was a moderately hard fight, but it just simply wasn't. Anyways, let's go back to 5. Let's go and heal up, and then we need to go and wait. Where's this? We have no enemies on Sphere Company, it seems. No, but yeah, we need to go and look at Sophia's new skill, which has a very long wind-up. And then we need to go and deal with this orb for the last thing to do. Other items. 1 scale bunny. We don't really want that. We don't really need the money, but we definitely don't want the item. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to meet you in Kelso, I do believe. And of course, after the Ethereal Queen, I am going to go and save again. Because, well, despite it being that, it is still a boss. And I have still defeated it, and I got 5 trophies out of it. I believe there's a total of around about 10 trophies you can get from the battle against Lenneth, and 10 from the Ethereal Queen, because there's a number of conditions that you can do in the fight, and yeah, they give you battle trophies. I'm not going to attempt them because, well, I don't need to. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to meet you just outside of Kelsa for Sophia's skill, so be back in a few minutes. Well, hello, and well, I'm back. Time to show Sophia's probably best spell, but also the longest sort of animation in the game. I want an enemy that doesn't move around too much, so I've chosen these flies.
What? An attack from behind?
And it's time to go with Meteor Swarm. So let's get some Fury. And I need to attach it to... Apparently I need to attach it to the gauge, so so let's just finish this up. And yeah, we'll go Gremlins. Apparently they don't hit flying enemies. Interesting. Okay, so that they're totally useless right now. You know what? There we go.
What goes around comes around.
Anyways, skill set up. Because, well, apparently it can be used as a symbology, just or not. Okay. Where is... Okay, Meteor Swarm. It can only be used as a long-range cast thing, so
No problem.
let's look at it.
Open the gateway to the sacred land! And let fly the arrow of judgment to strike down evil! Wasn't that easy?
Yeah, that's Meteor Swarm. That's how long it takes, and remember, that is at half casting time. Yeah, that's half casting time because of her ability. Let's go and fight on something slightly more dangerous. Let's try a Convictor. So, luckily there's one just out here. Something that's got a bit more health and might survive one hit. Or two.
You don't really want to mess with us.
As long as they're not going after her.
Sparring practice.
Open the gateway to the sacred land! And let fly the arrow of judgment to strike down evil!
Yeah, that is if it didn't have such a long cast time.
And let fly the arrow of judgment to strike down evil! Meteor
Boom.
That was easier than I thought!
Basically, it casts Meteor on the place, and if it hits, yep. I do believe as the level goes up on that, the meteors come down quicker. They have more area of effect, and they do more damage. Yeah, Meteor Swarm is probably one of the most broken skills in the game. But you get it really late, it's also one of the most expensive. So yeah, you're not going to be using it that often. I completely agree that it should be one of the last spells you ever get. So yeah, that's every skill and every enemy at the moment that we've faced, apart from one, which we're going to go and do in the next part. So we've got one last fight. We're going north for this, and I will see you there. So until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.